Hey everyone,
I'm Jill.
and I'm Ryno.
And we love bourbon.
In addition to drinking it, we also wanted to learn about it and share that info with you.
So come join us in
The Bourbon Study.
Hello, everybody!
Welcome!
And happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, which is not a Friday this year.
It's not. It's like a Wednesday, Thursday. I always get 16, 17.
It was yesterday, or are you doing this on
I'm doing
the
this
Tuesday?
before.
Okay,
so yeah. So you got it. This is getting ready for it.
Getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. Of course, there's many things people look forward to. The most famous of all St. Patrick's treats,
The
Shamrock Shake.
Give me that sham.
There it is. We found a McDonald's that didn't have a broken machine today.
Oh yeah, which is just a rarity. But what's crazy too is that I actually feel like Shamrock Shakes are often hard to find in Florida.
Yeah.
So I can't believe we found it. Also, like, spoiler alert, we're recording in February. I can't believe we found
the
it
first day.
as early as we did. Yeah, it was crazy. And it was a weird thing where, like, we ordered it, but then it was silence. I was like, maybe they don't have it.
We're speaking into the speaker. She's like, what can I get for you? We're like, 2 large Shamrock Shakes, and then just dead air.
Nothing. And I was like, maybe
I said, oh no, maybe they don't have it.
What else?
Like,
I was like, a large fry. We ate that already, so here we are making a boozy Shamrock Shake.
Yeah, so of course you've seen like even McDonald's themselves is promoting menu hacks these days. They said we've got the land, sea, and air. If you order like a McFish
the
and
filet.
the chicken and the burger and you stack them all together, which sounds terrible.
Nasty.
Also, chickens don't fly? What the heck? That's not,
I know.
That's not air.
Yeah, it's like, well, you know, penguins, chickens, they all are.
So we're going to call this
the
the McBooze Fest.
The McBooze, yeah.
The McBooze.
One of my favorite things to actually do lately, this is so weird, I have been, like, if I have a drink out somewhere that's a non-alcoholic drink, and I'm like, oh my God, bourbon would make it better. I take it home and put it in my freezer. So I literally just cleaned up my freezer, and there were like 5 of these cups in there, and I was like, what is wrong with me? Am I like a squirrel person? Like,
yes.
So I
The
couldn't even
answer
did
is
it.
yes.
But the peanut butter cold brew at Gideon's in Disney Springs or
absolutely.
in East End Market, that's one.
But we did get these like several hours ago. We just put them in the freezer as is. They did not firm up. They just stayed shaky.
With most McDonald's things, no aging has happened.
No aging has happened.
So we brought it home and we said, we're making the boozy version.
Yes.
And let's do it.
So we are going to use some bourbon. This is Sugar House bourbon from Salt Lake City, Utah. It's kind of a very light, nondescript sort of
really
bourbon.
mint's going to overtake whatever. That's the idea.
You don't want to put anything special in there. So we're going to just do about 1.5 ounces because we are putting 2 other liquors in here.
Fine, whatever. She's eyeballing this today. She got them big eyeballs.
And then we're going to use some Pinnacle Cake. You could also use Pinnacle Whipped.
Pinnacle Cake, I think, is a must standard.
I love the
bar
Pinnacle Cake.
I think more than the whip.
Yeah, so we're gonna do about 1.5 of the bourbon, 1 ounce of the cake, and 1/2 ounce of a green colored. This is Dryard, the cream de menthe.
Yeah,
but it has to be the green, not the like white one.
Yes, I've made that. We have had mistakes in the past, but this I like to keep on the bar because I love a good grasshopper. Yeah,
well,
love it.
Then we're kind of
We're going to do a bourbon
today.
grasshopper at some point.
So we got all of our little booze in there, and then we're going to take the Shamrock Shake.
I'm going to step back so you don't splash this on me.
Leave the whipped cream on there. Like.
Oh, look at that's romantic. You've heard of Valentine's Day? Welcome to St. Patty's Day.
Welcome to St. Patty's Day.
Save your cup.
Yeah, save your cup because obviously you want to pretend like this doesn't have any booze in it. And so I'm just going to rinse that out.
And then we're going to do a quick blend. You see she has a Ninja. If you have one of those personal size blenders, those work too, whatever you have. I'm sure you could try and shake it up a little bit if you want, but
I just like the aesthetic of putting it back in the tacky McDonald's cup. You know what I mean?
Oh, God, girl, yeah. Otherwise, what are you doing? Here's the thing. If somebody out there knows how to make merchandise, I think McDonald's is missing the thing on not having hard plastic cups that look exactly like takeout McDonald's cups, because I'd have one of those in my house.
All right, so there we rinsed out our cup. We're going to put this on the blender, and we're just going to do pulse. Well, I do smoothie for like 10 minutes.
You mother... Shamrock Kissing son of a... And that's how I licked the Blarney Stone. Which I have actually done.
Yeah.
Here's the
gross.
fun fact. I always thought the Blarney Stone was in the ground, in a hole in the ground. It is literally the top of a castle on
You
the
have to
top
like
of a
lay
hill.
on your back.
Hang backwards. Well, an old man who if you don't tip, drops you. So you're like, I was like, I can't believe, and I was like, well, I've got to do this, but I'm terrified of heights. But I did it,
All right.
and then COVID started.
Obviously, it
Coincidence?
was because of that. No coincidence. Then you just pour it back. Look at that. Look at the smoothness of that. Then put on your little cup lid. And then, of course,
A little whippy.
when we were children, they didn't do this fancy stuff, this McCafe business. Remember for a
McCafe.
while they were putting cherries on them? And I was like, get out of here with that nonsense. You don't put a cherry on a Shamrock Shake. It's like working at Mary Lou's again. There you go.
All right, here we go. Luck of the Irish. I myself am actually Irish, so.
It's like it makes it worth drinking.
Makes the calories fade away. That's the thing. Fun fact about bourbon that we haven't talked about on the bourbon study is that when bourbon is mixed with other things, it neutralizes calories. So I like to put it on salads. Why I picked the most healthy item to put it on is the stupidest thing I could have ever said. I should have said macaroni
Chips
and
and
cheese,
salsa.
chips and salsa. Sometimes I just put it in a bottle and give myself a spritz. You know, it's so good, and it still has that amazing.
It still tastes exactly like a Shamrock
Yeah.
Shake with a little extra.
Yeah, and now this one will shamrock you up. That's what you need here. So that's our first
It's
menu
very
hack.
easy.
Yeah, easy enough.
You could
yeah.
probably do it with all McDonald's shakes, to be honest. Every shake.
You don't even have to
every
break the blender out. Have some of it by itself, then pour the stuff in and mix it on around
Yeah,
with that
because
straw if you want.
look at like, okay, at Disney Springs, you've got Deluxe Burger. They sell a bourbon milkshake there, and it's like $23.
Yeah, well,
You can just buy a McDonald's shake.
zhuzh up these
zhuzh it up
$5 ones.
yourself.
so give it a try. Let us know what you think, and we hope everybody has a safe and happy St. Patrick's Day. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave us some comments. And of course, we have our Patreon, which is patreon.com/thebourbonstudy, where we do some exclusive tastings and some fun stuff on there as well. And that helps us keep going, you know, when the nights are cold and long and
You just
And
need
whatever.
someone to hold.
yeah. So thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
May the luck of the Irish be with you.
Discovering voices, building worlds.